A lot of CS2 Armory skins that have been introduced with the new Armory update in the game are currently rising up on the market slowly but surely. And actually, for example, these purple skins in the factory new condition, they exist only 1000 times. It is absolutely nothing. And also these skins can get used up in trade-ups quite often because they are kinda new. And also all these purple skins, there's only 1000 of them in the factory new in existence. Yes, the Spine Tech collection is not the most desirable one, but still it is very interesting how many people are actually not going for these collections, and maybe in a couple of months prices could certainly explode up on the markets. Obviously you can buy these skins up on third-party websites for just 10 euros, somewhere in that area. Yes, they're also slowly but surely rising. Even the factory new condition at a certain point in time was selling for over 30 euros, 25 euros, somewhere in that area. Ever since we've crashed down to 15 and even cheaper, you can certainly snap some of these for 10 euros, but as you can see, minimum wear is already rebounding slowly but surely, and in the near future I think some of these skins could be reaching new all-time highs. Also, the Nova in the factory new condition is not really as desirable as, for example, the Battle Scout condition, because Battle Scout is way more liquid, way more people buying it. But for trade-ups, the factory new is just the way to go. Yes, in-game the looks of the Battle Scout one are probably way better. The color of the barrel just because, as you can see, the silver transforms to the navy blue, right? And also in the factory new condition, we've been selling for 27, 25 euros, going lower and lower right now up on the markets. I think there's certainly a lot of potential to these skins. There's only 1000 of these in the factory new condition in existence, and actually people don't care about them. That's why they're selling all of these skins. But I highly doubt that a lot of people will keep spending their armory stars up on these skins. Genesis collection skins, they have been also holding the value, selling for 120 euros, somewhere in that area, and right now we're selling for 108, 110. But yes, prices certainly could go even lower. I think Valve is gonna discontinue this collection just because it's not really desirable. It's not making them nearly enough money, and this was my prediction at the end of the day. I think it's gonna happen in September, when we're gonna have some active duty pool changes. This is definitely a possibility, and certainly when these skins get discontinued, since the supply is actually not huge, the prices could be rising up on the markets. And the simplest answer to the reason is why these skins are super limited is because not a lot of people are buying them from the terminals. They're buying these skins from people that have already unboxed them, and nobody's buying them from the terminals because it's more expensive and definitely not worth to waste your money, unless you get pretty low floats up on these, right? And you can sell them for overpay. And this is exactly why it's a very unique investment in my opinion. I think down the line prices could certainly be rising. It is time to reveal the winner of the Desert Eagle Oxide Blaze giveaway. I wish to all of you the best of luck. As you know, I always choose a random video that we've uploaded and choose random comments from it. This time around I'll be going for the newest one, because if you're early up on my channel, you have the most likely chance to win at these giveaways. Let's go ahead and paste the link. 47 total comments. I wish to all of you the best of luck, and the winner of the giveaway is going to be J. Wilson. Congratulations, bro. No way the Tech 9 doesn't go back up in a couple of months. I agree, the Tech 9 whiteout is super cheap, for example, in a minimum wear condition right now, sitting at all-time lows. The next giveaway on our list is going to be this Glock 80 Nuclear Garden. If you want to participate and win this skin, all you have to do is subscribe to my channel, leave a thumbs up on this video, comment something down below, and you'll be eligible for this giveaway. Don't forget to put your Steam trade link into your YouTube description so I can see it and send you the skin right away if you win. Let's get right into the next investment on our list. I mean, I don't want to call it an investment because it's in the active drop pool and day by day prices of these skins are dropping, but I'm buying currently this in a minimal wear condition in low floats with some buy orders for around like 50-60 cents, somewhere in that area, and I'm actually selling them up on third-party websites for 2 euros. That's more than double the price. That's almost triple actually. That's insane, and I know, yes, that's not a huge margin, right? But still, it's kind of cool that I can be flipping these, and I'm selling like a day a few of these, so this is not a secret and I wanted to share it with you. The P90 Vent Rush is from the Recall collection, and this actually has been already discontinued, yet a lot of people have given up on it. Prior to that, we've been selling for around like 2 euros, somewhere in that area, and then we've risen all the way up to almost 4 euros up on the Steam community market, and ever since we've been going lower and lower. I certainly think it's a great opportunity to acquire some of these right now. The Desert Eagle Crimson Web from the Esports 2014 collection is also very interesting. For example, in the field tested condition, this skin has been staying very stable, which is very interesting compared to the factory new condition, which is currently crashing upon the markets. Ever since we've been reaching new all-time highs of almost like 400 euros upon the Steam community market, these skins have been dropping all the way to 160 euros. I also have a feeling that the Glock 18X here from the Sport and Field collection, we've finally reached all-time lows for these skins. I mean, in the minimal wear condition, we've been selling for 112 euros, which is insane in my opinion. Ever since the graph is looking very volatile, we've been dropping and dropping up on the markets. I'm pretty sure that the floats were low up on this because as you can see there's a lot of these listed up on the Steam community market. The supply is generally speaking huge, and that's why also the M4A1's Fate is currently dropping up on the market. But for example, the field tested condition is selling for almost the same price as minimum wear. I think it's a no-brainer. The minimum wear condition as a play skin could serve its purpose down the line. And yes, we're kinda scared that it has dropped so much in price, but that's actually good for new people entering the market. And for example, some armory skins are still kinda rare and people just don't understand it. For example, the AVP Krakow, in the factory new condition there's only around 20,000 in existence. For example, the factory new condition has crashed from like 300 euros all the way down to 100, somewhere in that area. You can buy them up on third-party websites for around 70 to 80. I think it's a decent price. If you've ever wanted this play skin, I think it could certainly hold its value as well, but always do your own research upon these investments. And we're also currently giving away this Fascio knife on my main channel. Definitely go ahead and subscribe to it and watch the latest video for all the infos.